Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, here to help you ascend by bringing messages that you need to hear. So let's get started. I'm going to jump right into this. I am feeling called to do a lot of messages before these big eclipses because I feel like these are going to be really profound. So if you haven't checked out some of my other videos that I've done recently, I think they're all tied into this eclipse. Sometimes there's layers of energy, so I'll do a reading one day and then the next day they let me sink a little deeper in the energy, get a little deeper understanding. So you might want to just go back and put them on, continuous play, and then just kind of put the pieces together of how it translates in your life. But we have the eclipse on March 25th, which is the lunar eclipse in Libra. And then we have the full solar eclipse on April 8th. And that one to me is going to be the kind of the, I hate to use the word hatchet or guillotine, but it feels like that. Energetically, it's going to cut some stuff off. I feel like there's going to be pretty much you reap what you sow. So make sure that you are sowing, planting seeds with good intention. We've also talked about in some other videos about cleaning up some anything that's undone. What I feel is happening with this eclipse, these eclipses, is whatever is in your life at that time is going to be magnified. And I'm getting times 40. I just heard a biblical reference to that. You know what I'm talking about. But it feels like you want to make sure you have kind of cleaned up energy. And I'm a professional organizer, and I'm not plugging, I don't make money off any of my YouTube channels or my social media. That is my way of being of service to you. And if you know about my other channel, The Organizer Advisor, I'm all about organizing and really kind of getting your life in a energy and atmosphere of being able to cultivate the life that you love. And we talk about health and organization and document organization and wardrobe transformation and all of this so that you can live the life you were meant to live. However, I'm feeling a really strong, there's some Virgo energy somewhere going on in these eclipses that we need to tidy up some things. So I know that came out in a video. You might want to check it out. I've got to move my table. I feel a little wonky. And I'm just saying, if you have chaos, you may be manifesting more chaos times 40. So best to clean it up. Yesterday, I think I posted a video where we actually just made a list. I went through and made a list: car, office, home, relationships, emails, anything that needs to get closure or cleaned up. Time to get it done. Just saying. All right, so today I'm going to use The Sacred Forest by Denise Lynn, Getting into the Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein, and then for the tarot, Crystal Visions, which is normally my clarification deck, but I feel compelled to use it for my main tarot. So let's get started and see what messages come through for you for this eclipse season. In this eclipse energy, we are had the equinox, so we are officially in Aries season at the time of this, but this reading is timeless. But the time I am making it is March the 20th, and it just feels like things are starting to ramp up energetically. There's a lot going on in the astrology. I'm not an astrologer, but I know it's affecting everybody. So, Owl Spirit Wisdom. It's a number 27 card, which is a 9. They said pull another one. This is about using your discernment. You feel the energy, what's right for you. So if there's something that you feel like you need to do before this eclipse, because eclipses are about releasing And it's like it's drawing a line. It's the hatchet, the guillotine, you know, the line in the sand. There's a before and after. And so whatever you don't want to carry on after, it's time to clean it up or manage it so that you can manifest. I mean, you want to manifest good things, so make sure that the things in your life are good. Make a list. Okay, toadstools, growth. These are interesting because this is a MasterCard 44. Look at the color. Look at that color, intense red. That's like an Aries color for me. Wisdom and growth. Both of them feminine figures here. Could be for divine feminine energy. There'll be this download of wisdom, or maybe there's going to be a shift in your perspective and you're like, wow, I really understand why that all happened the way it did. And then from that, you grow. From that, you become more integrated into the deeper understanding. All right, let's pull some tarot on this. Is this part of a transformation? You'll see the wisdom in the transformation because you're going to grow in a different direction is what I'm getting. Let's see what comes through. The tarot for me are the details. The Magician card. That one came in the upright, just saying. Not just upright, but right, you know, face up. Look at the color. When I said about manifesting, the Magician to me is a manifester. And it's either you're manifesting from good intention or you're manifesting from a little malicious intention. That would be in the reverse. However, I feel like whatever you want to manifest needs to be from good intention. So clear your intention cache. So, just, yeah. Let's pull one more and then I'll look at these other two. Needs to be from a place of high intention. It needs to be pure. All right. Queen of Pentacles. A lot about self-nurturing, not to plug my other channel again, but March is the month of self-love. Self-care is health-care. So we're talking about how we're using a pick 3 method to care for ourselves, like exercise, a beauty routine every day, and then something you do for your internal health, like if you take vitamins and supplements, or if you make sure you're hydrating, meditating. You might be, you may take protein powders or collagen or MCT oil, but at least doing 3 a day to enhance your overall health and well-being. Self-care is health care. And so that's my message for the month of March on my other channel, The Organizer Advisor. If that resonates with you or interests you in any way, please see me over there. Facebook, you can follow me there, Organizer Advisor, or the YouTube channel. That community is growing little by little. It's very small right now, but the Facebook community is a little larger, but it's all about enhancing your happiness and transforming your life. All right. 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Woohoo! Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so the Magician is Virgo energy. Told you that Virgo energy is there. That is making sure that you're manifesting what you intend to manifest. Mercury is going stationary. It's about to go in retrograde. So it goes retrograde in April. And so I feel like a lot of this stuff is going to come back to revisit you. But if you've kind of sealed the door, I don't know why they told me to say that, because if you've sealed the door, it's not going to be karmic. You're just going to observe it. But if you haven't sealed the door, drawn the line in the sand, used the hatchet or the guillotine or whatever, and I don't want to reference anybody being executed. I'm just saying there's like a big, there's a cutoff point, is I guess what I'm trying to say. If you haven't energetically cut that stuff off, it's going to infiltrate your life again as karma. So clean it up, whatever it is. If it's just a lingering project that's been weighing on you, if it's you haven't reached out to a friend in a while and you're feeling kind of guilty, clean it up. That's the magician energy. You want to make sure that you are using pure intentions. But then we have this high priestess. This is Piscean energy, just left Pisces season, but I do believe that there's a heavy Pisces in the astrology chart at the time of the eclipse. And Pisces, this is water energy, divine feminine energy, moon energy. This is about your intuition, your inner voice. So when you tap into this wisdom, you may be tapping in through intuition, may not be able to explain it, but you're like, I need to prepare for something. I'm just going to take the steps. And I talked in a video just recently about how I live in Florida, and we prepare for hurricanes here. Hurricane season comes, and batteries and water and stored food and fuel, and making sure that we have an emergency evacuation kit, and all the legal stuff is taken care of, and we have extra medications. So there's some steps that we take to prepare, and I'm getting a heavy intuitive sense to prepare. I spent the entire morning cleaning my house. I mean, like, just cleaning, just like I need to get this stuff done, because intuitively I'm feeling like I need to get it done before the eclipses. And I feel like the first eclipse you could still kind of linger and finish up, but I went through and made a list of all the stuff I needed to clean up. Clean my garage, clean my car, get my oil changed, make sure my car has fuel, make sure I have the house clean and everything where I know it needs to be. Nothing lingering in the energy. I even went over and, really groomed my horses today, and, started making an assessment of, what kind of pet food am I going to need to buy, just in case. So that's just me, and that's what I'm feeling compelled to do, but that's my intuition. That is my intuition. Just say, I feel really strongly about this. Make a list of things. Let's just say, for me, let's just say there was a big hurricane and I would be without power for 3 days. What would I need? What would I need for not just me, but for my family, for my adult boys, their wives, and my grandchildren? What would I need? So I made a list, and I'm like, it's not going to hurt. It's like pre-hurricane prep anyway. I might as well go ahead and get this done. But intuitively, I'm feeling like it needs to be done now. So that's what I'm doing. However it resonates with you, if you're feeling like, you need to end some relationships or, reconnect with some, follow your intuition, follow your divine wisdom, because it is there to guide you. All right, we have this Two of Pentacles. This is vacillating, back and forth, struggling and juggling with something. If you're struggling and juggling with something, it's time to make a decision and clean it up. If you have, I'm not sure, it's time to get into a deep meditation, ask for guidance, pray about it, whatever you do to tap into your intuition and your divine wisdom and guidance, and make a decision. Because if you still have the energy of vacillation, when the eclipse comes, you're going to have a series of vacillation energy coming into your life, and it's going to be uncomfortable. If you're not a decisive person by nature, make a pros and cons chart. Talk to somebody that you appreciate their wisdom and expertise. Consult an attorney or a financial planner. Whatever you need to do, call a professional organizer. Whatever you need to do, if you're still like, I just don't know how to approach that, I don't know what to do, reach out. There's lots of resources for your specific needs. Reach out. one more plug on my channel. If you want to do like a total life organization in 30 days, check out my playlist on my YouTube channel, The Organizer Advisor. It's all there. It takes you step by step through it. Wardrobe restructuring, every nook and cranny cleaning of your house, organizing your documents, thematic organizing or organized to utilize, and then enhancing your health and beauty through all kinds of daily beauty steps. So, I mean, it's free. It's day by day. It's called the 30-Day Total Life Transformation. It's a playlist. Go visit. And if you don't like it, click off. If you do like it and you feel like you need to do this and you don't really have 30 days, prioritize what you need to do. All right, Queen of Pentacles. This is taking care of home and hearth and health. This is self-nurturing. This is making sure you're taking care of you. And part of that is cleaning up some of this energy. It just feels like it just has to be done. It just has to be done. I do not want to carry into the post-eclipse season anything that feels karmic to me. So it feels karmic, and I mean, you can just kind of close your eyes and, you know, examine every aspect of your life. Like, does this closet feel karmic to me? If it feels karmic, like it needs to be clean, clean it. Does this relationship feel karmic to me? Does it feel like is it smooth? Is it supportive? Does it uplift you? If it doesn't, it's karmic, and then you got to deal with it. And it might just be, this just isn't working for me. It's just not the right energy for me. And that's okay. You've got to take care of you energetically, especially, Eight of Wands flipped over right in the reverse. You saw it happen. I mean, it was intentional. Another red card. Eight of Wands is things happening pretty fast or very transparent. A lot of things happening at one time, feeling overwhelmed. You may need to be very deliberate. Make yourself a list every day. This is what I need to get done today in order to get everything done before, you know, that April 8th eclipse. You know, these are the things I need to do to prepare. So to me, this is like slow down, get deliberate about it, take your time. The Hierophant in reverse. This to me is things are going to be upended. That's earth energy, Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You may end up having to release a Taurian relationship. It's conformity and ethics. This could be kind of like the Judgment. You know, those who are not ethical with those pure intentions, if they're not acting from the moral high ground, or their moral compass is not showing true north, this is, I think, that's what's going to happen in this eclipse. I feel like, and I've said that in another video, so I feel like I'm being reaffirmed. It feels like, you know, those that have stepped outside of the moral boundary, the proper moral boundary, I think those are the ones that are going to really collect the karma on this eclipse. So that's why I just feel so compelled to tell you, clean it up. Clean it up. It just keeps coming through my mind. I mean, just clean it up. And I'm just like, whatever's left undone, I'm doing. I know I'm harping on it, and I don't mean to. Three of Wands. There is an expectation. It's almost like once you get that done, wait and see what happens. I feel it. And I don't usually talk about that when I really feel compelled about something. Something's coming. And I'm not fear-mongering, because if you've been in the right moral compass, moral attitude, ethical intentions, I don't think you have a lot to worry about here. I really don't. But if you have been in, and I don't expect anyone watching this has had malicious intent, improper intentions. I really feel like all of you are going to be okay. And if you just watch it play out on the world stage, you're going to see. You're going to see. Three of Wands to me is you can anticipate. This is waiting to reap what you have intended. Threes are catalysts to change. And this is kind of like the divine, they're saying the divine arrow to, you know, kind of instigate the others to change their ways. The devil. Ouch. Excess materialism, toxic energy, people who haven't taken the light seriously, people who have tried to self-engineer is the word that they're using, something with ill-gotten gains. They used the wrong way to get what they wanted, is what I'm hearing. And these are the people, the energies that are going to get the wrath. Yeah. All right. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. I think those who have done the work, who have aligned their intentions with the highest and greatest good, who put out good energy into the world, who are using their gifts, who are sharing their gifts. Whether you do it for money or not is irrelevant to me. But if you are sharing your purpose, your passion, what you were meant to do with the world, you're in alignment. And I think you're safe. Got another 3 here, so another catalyst. But this is the reaping and the sowing. You're going to reap what you sow, and just make sure you know what you want, because that's where your intentions need to be. All right, let's look at the universe has your back. What do you need to know in this energy? And my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Definitely need to be in high vibe energy. Health issues may be something that come up in this eclipse. It's because it needs to be dealt with. It's not a hit on you. This is something you need to change in the way you're managing your health so that you can shine more light. So if you get, a health scare, I'm just going to say there's going to be some health scares, and I don't know what they're connected to. None of my business. But if there is one, it's a realignment. It's to try and get you to take better care of your physical body so that you can shine more light. Let's pull another one. Kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. Oh, God, didn't I just do a reading where being kind was a big thing? Be kind. But it's amazing that it just said a gift that you bestow upon the world after I just said what I said. Let's see, bottom of the deck here. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Okay, so no fear. No fear here. This is, I think, going to be wonderful, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to this eclipse. But I feel like I'm setting myself up and preparing in advance so that I can feel that way. So let's just see what comes through. This is getting into the vortex. If you don't know who Esther and Jerry Hicks, Abraham Hicks are, you may want to do a little YouTube search on that. Some great information about manifestation and how we interact here as a physical being with the quantum field. Okay. The most important relationship is with my source and relationships. I don't want clarified those that I do want. I've got 2 cards of relationship here. One, relationship with your divine, your source energy, your divine spark, the God within you. And then the other relationship is the relationships that I don't want help me to understand the relationships that I do want. And remember, I said some of this is going to be cleaning up some old relationships. If they're not feeling supportive, uplifting, if they're not on the face, honest, truthful, and transparent, it's not a relationship that's going to bring good karma. Okay? All right. Let's see. I think that's it. Let me do bottom of the deck here. Wolf Spirit, Family. It's a 51 card. Okay, so 2 messages. Some of these relationships can be familial that you just can't deal with anymore. And I say that in all transparency. I've had to really kind of cut off some members of my family. But it also is talking about helping your family through this by maybe helping encourage them. You don't have to talk about tarot and you don't have to talk about spirituality, but you could just say, I just got a feeling it's time to spring clean, and maybe we need to get the cars clean, and maybe we need to, do some food prep. Let's do some early storm preparations or something. It might be that you need to do that if they don't believe in spirituality, or they don't want to hear tarot messages or astrology or biblical references to this eclipse, because those are out there too, and it feels like almost like the astrology, the spirituality, and the religions are all coming together on this eclipse, which doesn't normally happen. So, I mean, you can do your own research about what some are saying out there, but ultimately, I just feel like this is another message to give you clarification of what needs to be done. All right? Hope it helps. Until next time. Oh, please like this video if you found something of value. Share it if you know somebody else who, might share this video with somebody. It might be helpful. And then subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. And then that way you'll know when I post my content. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Namaste.